Ron is live at Caesars Pavilion tonight, where the big fight is soon to get underway.
John the Beast Mugabi, of course, against Dwayne Thomas. Ron, what's happening right now?
Well, I can barely hear you, but I assume you're going to be talking to me out here, okay? We are live at Caesars Palace Sports Pavilion, where John the Beast Mugabi is going to be taking on Dwayne Thomas in just a few minutes for the WBC Super Welterweight title. There is a break in the action, as you can see out in the ring. The fight coming up next is a fight that hasn't gotten a whole lot of attention, that between Greg Haugen, who is from Las Vegas, and Jimmy Paul out of Detroit, Michigan. Paul is the IBF lightweight champion. Take a look at Greg Haugen here. This guy's a lightweight, but he punches like a heavyweight. Goodness gracious, look at that shot right there as he knocks the guy out of the ring. For Haugen, this will be his first shot at a title.
Constant pressure on him, backing him up, hitting him. I think I got a very good chance of winning. I'm not even thinking about losing the fight. I've worked hard for this fight. I've 6.5 weeks of training. I'm ready. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm ready.
All right, another boxing note for you here. Tony Tubbs is out of the Heavyweight World Series. Now, that's the thing that Don King and Butch Lewis are putting together. The problem, Tony Tubbs says, is he's got a bad shoulder. Don King says, no way. It's because he's not making enough money. That's why he's not going into the Heavyweight World Series. He is scheduled to take on Tim Witherspoon December 12th at Madison Square Garden, but that fight will not take place. Tubbs is out. The replacement for Tubbs may be one of two boxers, either James Bone Crusher Smith or perhaps the 1984 Olympic gold medalist champion, a guy by the name of Tyrell Biggs, may be taking on Tim Witherspoon. Okay, some Runnin' Rebel news for you. It was good and bad news today for Lawrence West. West and co-defendant Wayne Thompson, a former Rebel football player, appeared in district court today. They are being charged with stealing the purse of a tourist earlier this year. West's attorney claims some of the evidence was obtained illegally. Today, District Judge John Mendoza ruled to suppress that evidence. That is the good news for West. The bad news for West and Thompson is that they must stand trial beginning Monday morning. Now, West is an excellent basketball player, but right now has to get some other things worked out before he can think about playing for the Rebels. And speaking of the Rebels, they're in Memphis, Tennessee tonight, getting ready to meet the Memphis State Tigers, and the Tigers have a great backcourt. Guys like Vincent Askew and Dwight Boyd are there. They are big and strong inside, and they start three guys the size of Armand Gilliam.
Most Southern teams, they have big, strong kids inside, and they play hard. They're just a typical Southern team, and I think we'll go down there and do a good job against them. Everybody wants to be number one, but once we're number one, everybody's going to try to knock us off, so it'll be nice to be number one. So I think we'll come out with extra motivation.
Game time is 7 o'clock tonight on ESPN Cable TV. Now, along with everything else going on tonight, of course, the National Finals Rodeo begins in the Thomas and Mack, the world's richest and best rodeo. That's because it puts together the top riders and ropers from all over North America. Defending all-around cowboy champ Lewis Field is from Elk Ridge, Utah. He's here to defend his title. Field is only 5'8", about 155 pounds, but he rides with the best of them. And the defending bull riding champ is Ted Noose from Manteca, California. Action begins at 7 p.m. tonight and runs through December 13th. All right, folks, it's Friday, and by now you know what that means. Time for Friday Follies. Let's take a look at some of the best shots and perhaps some of the worst shots of the week in sports. First, the luckiest lineman of the week. Brent Williams gets the TD here for the New England Patriots thanks to David Wilson. The unluckiest reporter of the week takes this slap in the face from Sam Weish of the Bengals. Yeah, there it is. And the craziest play of the week is this one in the game between Miami and Atlanta. Reggie Roby passes to Jensen, the quarterback. He's going to fade back, get the ball forward to Kozlowski. And watch what happens with Kozlowski. You think this guy is headed into the end zone, but no way. When he gets tackled here, he drops the ball. As it ends up, Atlanta recovers in the end zone for the touchback. Best golf shot of the week. Lee Trevino, about 70 yards on that one. It netted $55,000 for that shot. And the best basketball shot of the week, right here, Tony Mack of Georgia. 75-footer off the glass. We'll have highlights from all the action going on here at Caesars Palace and, of course, everywhere from Las Vegas to Memphis, Tennessee tonight at 11 o'clock. Steve and Paula?
Looks like fun out at Caesars
yes, it
tonight.
Does.
Loud crowd.
Yes.
Still to come on News 13, who spends more?